Yep, what's going on YouTube? This your boy Showtime, the Czar, the flyest vlogger on the planet. Welcome back to the channel. Got some hip-hop news and cultural updates for you guys as always. But before we jump into all, let you know we got to handle some business. See that subscribe button on your screen? I need you to click that, turn that bell icon on so that you are notified each and every time I drop a video. Now let's begin today's video. Alright, so the Gucci vs Jeezy battle happened the other night, and I don't want to say I told you so, but I told you so. Gucci dropped some bangers. He played some bangers. Even though there was some songs that he didn't play that I think he should have played, but we'll get into that a little bit later. I still think Jeezy had the more timeless classics. That's just my opinion. Gucci dropped some bangers, and he countered some things that Jeezy played very well. But I just think that Jeezy just had more classics, and a lot of that was him playing records off of TM 101 and a Recession, just like I thought he was gonna do. He kept it right in that realm because he knew a lot of those records off those two albums were hits. That's just what it was. Now, one of the most talked about parts during the battle was when Gucci Mane played the diss record Truth, a record about young Jeezy and Jeezy's dead homeboy Pookie Loc. Rest in peace to him. Now, Gucci Mane during this point of the battle was definitely making fun of the fact that he killed Jeezy's homeboy. He told him, if you send any more guys my way, I'm gonna put them in a box and ship them back to you. Very disrespectful part of the battle. And then at that point, Jeezy stood up, gave a little speech, talked about that the battle was bigger than him, etc., etc. I know a lot of people are making fun of that part of the battle because it sounds like Jeezy was responding a little soft, but I don't think it was a soft part of the battle, or I don't think that was a soft response from Jeezy. I think it just showed the maturity in Jeezy. That's all that was. And a lot of people are saying that Gucci won the battle because he was more disrespectful than Jeezy, which I don't get that, because it wasn't a roasting battle. It wasn't a who can be more disrespectful. It was a battle about music. So for those of you who are saying that makes no sense. Those guys went up there to play music, not to be more disrespectful. But I like the disrespect. It felt like an old school basketball game. It felt like Jordan versus the Pistons, trash talking, they slapping each other around, playing physical. That's how I felt. I like that Gucci did that. It made it more intense. He made it like he didn't like Jeezy, like he was better than Jeezy, and I liked it. I liked the intensity of it, because at any moment it felt like this battle could go left, and it didn't. But the idea that it felt like anything could pop off at any moment, I liked it. It kept you on the edge of your seat. But I'm not gonna say that he won because he was able to be more disrespectful. That ain't got nothing to do with music. But something else I wanted to talk about was a turning point in the match for me was when Gucci played Wake Up in the Sky. Now, at that point, I feel like Jeezy played 4 records back to back to back. Now, let me say something here real quick. I was on Billboard, and they were scoring the match, right? And at that particular round, a guy by the name of Jason Lipschitz, who wrote the article, said that Gucci won that round and the round where he played the record both because they were newer records. Now, during both of those rounds, Jeezy played Boys in the Hood and Go Crazy. Now, this is how you know when you got culturally clueless white people talking about hip-hop, because no one in their right mind thinks Wake Up in the Sky and both are better records than Go Crazy and Boys in the Hood. You don't understand the cultural impact that those records have when those are played in clubs, or when they get played at parties, or when they get played at concerts. Those records are fire. Now that's not saying that Wake Up in the Sky and both aren't good records, but one of them features a pop star, Bruno Mars, who is very dope. I'm not taking it away from Bruno Mars, but matched up against a record like Boys in the Hood, a record that's timeless, no way that beats that. No way. Also, both is definitely not a tougher record than Go Crazy. Again, this is how you know you got somebody culturally clueless who didn't grow up in the culture, because you know that Go Crazy is a tough tune. Jeezy plays that every time he does a concert, and the concert goes crazy. All in all, I do want to say I thoroughly enjoyed the battle. I'm glad they ended the battle by playing Icy, a record that they have together. So It was thoroughly enjoyable, man. Let me know if you guys think one in the comments. Oh, also before I get up out of here, they did both drop music. Gucci dropped a mixtape featuring all his best trap songs called Trap God Classics. And Jeezy dropped Recession 2. Make sure y'all go check them out, man. But let me know if you guys think one in the comments, Gucci or Jeezy. Let me know who you think. Now, moving on here to the next subject. Speaking of new music, Meg Thee Stallion dropped her debut album, Good News. Now, the first record on the album is a song called Shots Fired, in which she addresses the Tory Lanez situation. She was talking extremely spicy, and she said this.
Imagine niggas lying by shooting the real bitch just to save face for rapper niggas you chill with. Imagine me giving a fuck it was your fucking birthday. You and your feelings, I just thought it was another Thursday. Now imagine me cop blocking niggas on some dry shit. I don't want you on a bitch, believe you wouldn't have been invited. And if it wasn't for me, same week you'd have been indicted. You walk the M's not to talk, I guess that made my friend excited. Now y'all in cahoots, you a puss in boots. You shot a 5'10" bitch with a 22. Talking about bones and tendons like them bullets wasn't pellets. A pussy nigga with a pussy gun in his feel.
Here's my only thing about this record. First of all, I think it's a dope record and it's a good way to start off your album. I'm just curious to see if Tory Lanez is going to respond, because he still thinks Meg Thee Stallion is his friend. He still thinks they're cool, and I'm just wondering how he's going to feel about this. He hasn't said anything yet, but I'm pretty sure he is. I'm pretty sure he's going to put it in music form. Can we call this a beef? I've never seen a female rapper versus a male rapper beef, but this is how beefs get started. So I'm just curious to see what Tory Lanez is gonna say. But back to Meg Thee Stallion, I think the album is pretty decent. I actually like a couple of her mixtapes better than this album. The record with Big Sean and 2 Chainz is fire. The record with Lil Durk is dope. A song that everybody's playing real tough right now is the Body record. But Meg Thee Stallion did her thing with this album. A lot of people are responding well, and a lot of people like Megan Thee Stallion. So let me know what you guys think. If you heard the album, do you like this album? Also, let me know, do you think that this is a beef between Megan Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez? And do you think that Tory Lanez is going to respond? Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Alright guys, last couple things I want to talk about before I get up out of here. So Quando Rondo dropped a record the other night in which he talks about the night King Von was killed. And he said this.
Tell me right, blood on your brother on the ground, gon' pick your mans up. Downright we screaming self-defense, he should've never put his hands on. Look at the foot, that's all the evidence. See them pussy niggas should've ran up on. Who the fuck said that I was high and I'm still right round with them bands on? Set the record straight, I ain't never had no show inside the A. Men on my head, that's what they say. That's all you got, bitch, make it A. Come run up on me, bite the blade. 30 clip on me, jump out shade. That shit a shame. I'ma live this way until they put me in my grave.
Now Quando Rondo is claiming it was self-defense. Now I did see the video and it looked like a fight broke out. I don't think that was self-defense because I can't tell who started it or what happened, but I do know that King Von is dead. And at the end of the day, that's the most important part. But I do want to know what you guys think. After watching the video, after hearing Quando Rondo's song, do you think that it was self-defense? Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Now, before I get up out of here, guys, as I mentioned earlier, a lot of music came out. The Recession 2 by Jeezy came out. Gucci Mane dropped Trap God Classics. Meg Thee Stallion dropped Good News. And Peasy dropped Ballin' in a Crime 2. Make sure y'all go check all that music out. Alright, guys, that's all I got for you today. If you like this video, leave a like, leave a comment, share, subscribe. And until next time, I'm out of here, y'all. Peace.